Okay, we're good. We're good. Hi, I'm Victoria, and this is my sort of second little. I don't want to call it a video diary because I don't really talk about my own life, but yeah, I have more things to say on random topics. Today, I'm not painting, as you can see. I am loom knitting, which is this crazy bullshit I just got into. But it's better for my hands, and quite frankly, it's a lot easier. Um, so I'm happy to do it. Today I thought we should talk about my favourite movie, HAINE. I don't know. Um, I don't really know how YouTube works and whether this will get to other people who actually like HAINE, but I hope it does because I love talking about it and I love hearing other people talk about it. Like a lot, like a silly amount, like I should stop saying like. um, I don't even know where to start. I First off, I'm in love with Vincent Cassel. If he asked me to elope with him, I would say yes, and there would be no moral quarrels. I would just do it. I'd leave forever. Um, Even if he said let's go to France, and if you know me, I don't like France. Yeah. Um, yeah. So that's the first thing checked off that I wanted to say. Um, Second is, by the way, spoilers. Clearly, obviously, watch the movie for yourself before you watch a stupid girl on YouTube say a word about it. Because it's really worth coming to your own conclusions, because it is definitely an open-ended film, something that you can, what's the word, subjective? Is subjective the one where you can make your own decisions, or is it objective? No, objective is like fact, right? Yeah. Yeah. um I feel like this lighting is really harsh, but also like if I turn, it's not very good, is it? Neither options are great, but this one is like moodier, so I don't really care. um I was watching La Haine literally the other night because my friend, uh she needed to watch it properly for her art project. So, I'm always happy to oblige. And she actually got me the DVD of it for my birthday, and I lost my mind. I was like jumping up and down on her bed. But, yeah, I love that movie. Uh, and we were talking about the significance of the old man in the bathroom, um, the cow, and Vince's hallucinations. All of them are quite random, you know, and we were sort of thinking, it's a great movie, and the chances are is they're there for comedic relief because of some heavy tones and how film is. Not everything has a meaning, but then we were like, it's Lahane, everything has a meaning. So we put our collective 7 brain cells together, and we came up with a few things, but mainly, well, I'll outline them. First off, I thought the story about Grunwalski and how he froze to death in Siberia, I thought that was about how he was too scared to show himself, to be himself, and he died because of it. and I think that is very similar to Vin's. He puts on this bravado, this sort of insanely masculine energy that he thinks the gun will back up, but he's not that. He's too scared. He's, you know, he's young. He's like a little boy. But same as Grunwaldski, every time he reached out his hand to be helped back onto the train, his trousers would fall down, and he would be so terrified of anybody seeing that part of him that he literally died because of it. You know? L on his behalf. I'm never gonna say that again, I'm really, really sorry. But, yeah, no, I thought that was my original opinion. And then I did some research and thought more about it, and one thing that my friend was doing for her art project was noting down all the times that come up on the screen. At which point we realised they have a really set day. You know, they're, you know, young adults and they fuck about, but they have a set day. Saeed gets up, he goes and finds Vince, you know. They smoke a bit of hash, they go and find Hubert, they smoke a bit of hash. They go and see other people, they go to the shops, they go to the park, they listen to hip hop, they see their parents. They have a routine, albeit not like a get up, brush your teeth, go to work, come home sort of routine, but they still have a routine. It's like organised madness. And then suddenly they have a gun, which, you know, disrupts their routine, as anything like that, of that caliber would, you know. And that's where randomness comes into their organised madness. They have this thing that could completely change everything, and it is represented in the old man in the bathroom and the cows that Vince sees. You know, after the old man's speech, they're sort of like, why the fuck did he tell us that? And like, what just happened? But, you know, that randomness, and including the cow that Vince sees, which it could also be a hallucination thing, like he's going mad, but I don't really think it is. We also found out that there's a saying, mort al vache, in, sorry, I speak Italian, not French, so I can't say mort al vache, but it's mortauxvaches, which means death to the cops. But vache also is the French word for cow, so that's sort of how that ties in. HAINE being a story about police brutality and how these ants stuck in intergalactic space deal with it and deal with being youths from the estates in, I was about to say rural, more urban, suburban France. It's not rural, sorry. Yeah, that's sort of my opinion on those things. In its entirety, I think it's an incredible movie. It's my favourite, literally my favourite of all time. Thank you to Cillian Murphy for making me aware of it in that one interview like years ago. And one Pinterest post from a long time ago. that made me adore it so. So I even wrote about this fucking movie in my introduction to film essay. We were just sort of given like an initial assessment, and I wrote like 1,000 words when the cap was 500, about literally only the ending scene, because I love it that much. There's a lot of things to it that are incredible. I, for one, am very excited to watch the video essay that's on the 10th anniversary DVD that I've got, and also some like director's commentary. Yeah. I mean, if you couldn't tell, I'm like a huge film nerd. People will ask, oh my god, how did they get that shot in that movie? And I pause it and I have to explain this sort of shit. What else? I don't know. My brain's sort of going blank, even though I set out to film this as a HAINE video, but I'm just sort of throwing out loose thoughts. Other things I've watched recently that I really enjoyed are Nosferatu, the 2024 remake. I love the silent film. It's been on YouTube for free for a while now. If you haven't watched it, you probably should. The silent film, I mean, unless I already said that. Because you'd probably understand Nosferatu a little bit better, the 2024 one. If you like already sort of know and understand the story and why it all happens. Yeah, I adore the movie. It's got everything a young girl loves. Religion, sex, amazing cinematography, and Aaron Taylor Johnson sort of going mad. Yeah. In a mustache. No. My friend is like in love with Count Orlok, and she's constantly being like, "You must bounce on it, crazy style." Not me though. I not me. Something else. Dinner in America. That's something I watched recently. It's from 2020. I love a movie that has punk in it. A movie that does punk right, should I say? Because there are plenty of movies that are like, this is so punk, and then they play like MGK. So tired of that shit. Yeah, Dinner in America is totally punk rock, man. Something else I watched for the first time recently, which is insane because it's such a classic, is The Italian Job. I loved it, except it sort of broke my heart to see how many fucking lovely old cars they destroyed for that movie. Like, my heart hurts seeing it all happen. Like, cars nowadays are so fucking ugly. I could go on a whole different tangent about that, but I won't, because I want to make several videos this year, including like a vlog or something at some point. I need to figure out how to use editing software, but yeah. For now, it's just me and my computer and my knitting that isn't actually really going anywhere. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, because for right now it's just like a tube. I could like sleeve, I don't know. But yeah. All in all, I think HAINE is an incredible film, and everybody should watch it, except they shouldn't, because I like gatekeeping things. And if I hear one modicum of criticism for this film, you can criticize me all you want. You can call me fucking ugly and say that I should shave my head because my hair is deader than my grandma. But don't fuck with my favourite movie. Just on a personal note. Yeah. I think the next video I'll do is like a makeup, like a get ready with me. Because I have a very, very particular routine. I say very, it changes a lot, but like, right. But it's pretty much the same every day, so I think I should probably document it at some point. Yeah. Thank you for watching. You can talk to me if you wish. Yeah. Thank you for, if you watch this all the way through, thank you for listening to me absolutely yap the fuck on. But you're like, this is like, you know, somebody I can talk to rather than annoying friends and family with the same things over and over and over again. Yeah. Alright. Love you. Bye bye.